excited to go. Talk to
Yeah.
me a little bit about the Chamber of Commerce involvement in this, getting the employment started, and they
Yeah,
really
well, the
helped
Chamber of
place.
Commerce worked well with Sonic. I guess they interviewed the people up there and stuff, and looks good. Like I said, the Chamber does a great job and getting just people involved, and really happy to see Sonic opening.
They're able to turn things around so quickly over there. When I hear about these massive projects, when you're talking about employment for a brand new business coming into town, but new to Taylorville here, I mean,
Yeah.
just a lot of things need to go right there.
Exactly. And the people, are from out of town that are opening the Sonic. I hope they'll come to Taylorville and stay, find a place to live. And it's going to be great for Taylorville, great for the high school kids, I think.
It's going to be a perfect after-school treat
Yeah,
right there.
exactly.
I'd have a problem with that Sonic too close to the high school.
Right.
That's really, really cool.
So-
Opening tomorrow, grand opening, ribbon cutting. I'm sure they'll have
exactly.
everything out there with the big scissors.
Yes.
They do a great job. Talking to opening of Sonic for tomorrow with Taylorville Mayor Bruce Berry. It's been really awesome. What's going on with our city council meeting tonight? Let's have that conversation.
Well, it's going to be an interesting meeting, like most of the meetings are. I'd like to talk about the kids I'm honoring. The junior high Scholastic Bowl won the regional. First time ever for Taylorville to win the regional, so I'm honoring them. I'm also honoring the 4 students that got some leadership award through the Illinois Principals Association. So be great to them. A second grader, a fourth grader, a junior high, and a high school student all received this award. So, like I said, I'm looking forward to meeting them and having that. So it'll be great.
Always really, those recognitions are always fun. And these are going to be really cool. Taylorville Junior High School Scholastic Bowl, winning the regional every year. I mean, this is what do they do at the Scholastic Bowl? Is that kind of an academic?
It's an academic thing. I've never been. Okay. They won one game in the sectional, did not win the sectional. I talked to Miss Reber there, and she thought the team that beat them in the sectional would probably go on to win state. So I think state was this past weekend. I did not hear the sectional was last Monday. So be interesting to see how the team that beat Taylorville did in the state. Yeah. So it's like I said, it's great for those kids, and it's great for the academics, and so how will we stack up to the other schools as far as Scholastic Bowl?
Yeah, absolutely. It feels like a good way to kind of get a number on that. And the leadership awards being presented, and that's to a few different grade levels.
Right, a few different. I guess one from each school got it. So we got one from Memorial, one from North, the junior high and the high school, and looking forward to them. I can remember a couple of names, but not all of them, so I won't mention them. And but they'll be there tonight and receive. I think I'm naming a day after them, and then a day after the Scholastic Bowl. So.
How's that feel to name a day after a group or organization?
Well, I think it feels good for them. You know what I'm saying? I get kidded that I've given too many days away. There's not many days, but no, it's a great accomplishment for these kids. And I get trouble. They say all you do is schedule the athletes and award them. Well, I have the last month, but this is all scholastics, all academics, and it's great to do that too. So, like I said, anyone out there in the audience that would like for me to honor somebody, please give me a call and we'll see what we can do, because there's a lot of people that deserve recognition from the city.
That's always the perfect way to end those recognitions. You give everyone the biography and why they're with us, and then you say, today May 6th is girls track team day or something like that. It's just such a cool
and like I said, speaking of that, our girls track team, they set a new record in the 4x200 the other day, and I saw in the sectional meet we had 2 freshmen win the discus, a girl freshman and then a boy freshman. I think can't think of either one of their names right now, but as freshmen to win the conference, it's got to be great. And I don't know if that's ever happened before.
Wow, the Taylorville track and field, the field side of things there, and the young talent over there. I had no idea about that. The throwers on the track and field team.
Exactly.
Finding some success as freshmen. Discus, very, very cool.
That's right.
It's a great segue there. I just came up with a random example for a day. That was pretty cool. As we were talking about this upcoming city council meeting tonight with Taylorville Mayor Bruce Berry. Let's talk a little bit about some of the other things I was reading on that agenda. There's going to be some BDD conversations with Heartland Development Partners.
Yes, Heartland Development applied for some BDD funds to. I think this particular one's for funding the outdoor patio for the west side. I think it's 109. I stopped by there this morning, and it looked like they're going to do some concrete work. R&B Peters' concrete place was there, and they were spreading out rocks. So it looks like maybe they're going to pour the outdoor parking lot there for Heartland Development. And like, we can't wait for Jack's on Main to open, and what a great addition that will be.
Jack's on Main. You said you were out at that development. Have you been able to see inside, to see anything that's been going on yet?
Well, I can see. I haven't been in the inside of the old Reenies, the Jack's on Main, but the outdoor one at the west side, I've been there a couple times, and they poured the pad for that, the concrete pad, and so look for that to be done in the next couple of weeks, I would think. And so, like I said, what a great addition to Taylorville, and hopefully, it brings us. Back into everything's going well.
Yeah, without a doubt. That outdoor beer garden area, I think it's the West Side Tavern. I think she's
Right.
trying to add that to
Right. I've seen you in there.
No, you haven't, man.
Okay, no.
I got to support my local businesses.
That's right.
That's
right. And I go there once in a while myself.
All good spots. Yeah, always great out there. So that's really cool. We learned a little bit about Heartland Development Partners and that expansion with the BDD, and we've revisited on that BDD.
Right.
But
the BDD's out to, it's helping all the businesses in downtown. I will announce we got E.L. Pruitt is in the process of purchasing the old barge place down here east of us. Yeah. And they have applied for some BDD funds in the next BDD meeting, which we meet the second Wednesday of every month at 9:00, and I invite anyone to come and see how the committee works and see how we, all they do is recommend funding. The council has final say. It goes from the BDD committee to the finance committee, and then on to council for final approval. So even if the BDD committee would recommend something, the council can either say yay or nay, and the council has final approval over any BDD funds that goes out.
Okay, wow, there's a whole process there that these need to go through the line of. When you hear of a business that's reaching out for BDD funds, what does that usually mean?
Well, they have to fill out an application, and 9 out of 10 of them will come to the BDD committee and explain their process, and I invite everyone to come, and because the committee may or may not have questions about what's going on, and they study it and make a recommendation. So
that makes a lot of sense there, and then it's good to see that people are taking advantage of the BDD.
Right, exactly.
Let's talk a little bit about another topic that will be talked about in the city council meeting tonight. Small town Taylorville. What's the conversation that's being had there?
Well, the thing with small town Taylorville, they have requested funding. We funded them last year. I think they requested like $92,000, and they only spent, the way I understand it, about 70 or 75 of that. And so now they've come up with a request of 80,000. There's a few people on the council that thinks we probably shouldn't fund them that much. So at the finance committee, we asked them to go back and see what they could cut from their budget or propose budget, and we'll see what happens. I don't know if that will be discussed or if we will table it and go to the finance committee to hear most of the things. Usually we like to do the discussions about different things in committee meetings, and we give somebody at the end of the meeting to especially their opinion. But usually during the council meeting, we just like to vote on what the committee brings up, and there's usually not, very, very rare is there discussion on it. So,
and you mentioned that these committee meetings, finance meetings, those are open to the public, right?
Every meeting we have is open to the public. So, if anybody has, just please come to the meeting or give me a call and let me know what you're thinking.
Sure. Always good to stay tuned on these types of things. We're going to take ourselves a short time out. We're speaking with Taylorville Mayor Bruce Berry. We're going to be right back here on the WTIM Morning Show. Don't go anywhere. You are listening to WTIM, your information station.
Your information station, WTIM.
If you're like most people, finding extra money for your savings just doesn't happen. Hi, this is Jennifer Mathis at People's Bank and Trust, and we have the solution you've been looking for. Sign up for our Save by Spending Roundup program, and we'll round up your purchases to the next dollar, then transfer that change to your savings account. It's as easy as shop, enjoy, and save. Start saving for the things you really want with our Save by Spending Roundup program. Call 888-PBT-1954 and let us put you and your savings first. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Listen for Taylorville Tornado baseball, softball, and Little League games on New Country 104.1 and stream live on TaylorvilleDailyNews.com. You'll hear selected boys baseball, girls softball, and Little League games brought to you by
Taylorville Memorial Hospital, C&B Bank and Trust, Dan Rizzo with American Family Insurance, and Specialized Hearing Solutions, all in Taylorville.
Purple and gold are coming your way. The Taylorville Tornadoes are gonna do it today.
The Shelby County Economic Development Corporation aims to foster, promote, and stimulate economic development, from keeping existing industry and retail businesses successful and thriving to attracting new investment in Shelby County. The Shelby County Economic Development Corporation is here to help your business grow. It also sponsors job fairs to fill positions at existing employers and encourages future entrepreneurs in the Shelby County CEO program. Find out more on the Shelby County Economic Development Corporation by clicking their icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
The month of May is Motorcycle Safety Month, National Barbecue Month, and National Hamburger Month. Those have the guys at Just Beds all fired up for summer. This month, get sizzling hot deals on Bemco Twin mattresses, just $149, and Bemco Queen Pillow Top mattresses, only $289. Get to Just Beds for a better night's sleep, plus register to win Knights Action Park passes. As always, free delivery, setup, and removal. Visit the Yawn Exterminators at Just Beds on Montvale Drive, Springfield.
Just Beds.
I'm Police Chief Andrew Pistorius with the Sullivan Police Department, here to talk about a topic no one wants to discuss: depression that many times leads to suicide. When a person is going through such feelings, many times family and friends don't know how to help. But there is help. If you feel depressed or lonely, there are many resources to help you. Call a trusted relative, friend, or minister, or call the Suicide Prevention Lifeline toll-free at 800-273-TALK. That's 800-273-TALK. All of us are here to help.
With over 8 hours a day of agriculture programming weekdays and 2 hours on Saturdays, WTIM AM, FM, and online is your ag information station. Listen by tuning in on air or online, and listen to WTIM Ag podcasts anytime.
Taylorville Care Center offers therapy to help you recover and return home as quickly as possible, with private rooms for rehab to home. Find out more by clicking the Taylorville Care Center icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Your information station, WTIM.
Welcome back to WTIM, your information station. I'm Tim Zalabak, your host of the WTIM Morning Show. Thank you all for tuning in this morning on the WTIM Morning Show. Thanks so much to the sponsors that make it possible: People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better with Landmark. We're speaking with Taylorville Mayor Bruce Berry currently. That first half, we talked about the City Council meeting tonight. Let's talk about your busy weekend. It was a busy weekend here in Taylorville, Mayor.
Busy weekend. Yeah. You know, the car show was Friday night. I attended that. Saturday morning, I was lucky enough to speak at the opening of the dog park in Manners Park. Thank you to Benita Brewer and her family. 4 kids donated the money to the dog park. That was great. Also, Saturday morning was the Little League parade, and like I said, the Little League. I can remember when I was a little leaguer, walking in the parade, how excited it was, and just to see the excitement of these kids starting another Little League season is just amazing. And Al Chris does a wonderful job as the president there. And what a great, I went out to the games on Saturday afternoon, and it's just great to see kids of all abilities trying to play Little League baseball. And that's what makes it great.
How fun is that? That's really awesome. A couple of things I wanted to break down with you there. The car show is the car show, right. Always a staple in the community. Is that going to be an every Friday thing? Do we know?
No, it's the first Friday of the month. First Friday of the month.
Every Friday would be crazy.
May through October, I believe.
How was the turnout?
Turnout good. I got word they had 110 cars, which is a little below what they usually get. Usually it's up to about 140. So I think as the weather it increases and things will be better. And a lot of things to do the first weekend of May. Also, probably people getting ready for the citywide rummage sale this coming weekend. I want to give a shout out to that, to citywide rummage sale. And again, the city's involved in it a little bit, but the Saturday after it, the 18th, we're going to have citywide cleanup. So anybody that you can't get rid of the rummage sale items and you want to throw them away, we're going to offer free dumpsters at the city on that Saturday from 7 until 3. And so hopefully everybody pitching in, we'll be able to clean this town up a little bit.
Oh yeah, the city of Taylorville. I had no idea we all came together for spring cleaning.
Well,
and,
exactly. Exactly. And then anybody that needs work, I know you just talked to Ed Legg, can get involved with Missions for Taylorville. What a great thing that the city offers to people that are unable to, either clean their yard or build different things. And my hat's off to Ed Legg and that group of people.
You talked rummage sale. You just talked the cleanup day. This Missions for Taylorville is almost like the third rounding out factor here of the spring season. Because as I'm learning more about this is such a special thing. As mayor, how you've seen this, you've seen these work days unfold every year.
Right. And it's just great for the community. It's great for people that are in it, and it gives a good feeling to the volunteers. Can't, express that enough, that the people that volunteer themselves to do this is just a great feeling, and it's great for the community.
We just learned that volunteers can come in all shapes and sizes for Missions for Taylorville. You can be a person with no experience, or you can be a contractor out there.
Exactly at all. You might be, if you got no experience, you can't do anything, you can at least rake somebody's yard or something like that. And like I said, it's just great.
Yeah, I'd be happy to clean up the work site, remove things.
Exactly, Tim. So I expect to see you that day. I'll have Randy give you the day off, and we'll go from there.
Okay. We're going to see. I'm either going to have to report on it or clean up a work site.
Exactly.
I'll be happy with both. That's going to be really fun. Talk to Missions for Taylorville right there with Taylorville Mayor Bruce Berry. And Ed Legg coming in, director of Missions for Taylorville. A lot of coordination needs to happen for this.
And Ed does a great job of coordinating everything. And like I said, it's great.
Really awesome. That was June 1st for that work day. And do you remember the dates off the top of your head for the rummage?
May 11th, next Saturday, or this coming Saturday. And then the 18th is the cleanup day at the city. The city will have free dumpsters. So feel free to bring anything that day and dump it off at our dumpsters at the street department.
Street department, is that near the square? Where should be?
It's 215 North Cherokee, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but it's between Main Cross and Park Street.
Perfect.
And I believe it's 215.
Okay, all right. We're not going to hold you to that, but we'll just look up street department on your Google Maps. You will find it. This has been really awesome. Speaking with Taylorville Mayor Bruce Berry, did we miss anything? We're in our last minute here. What else do the people need to know out there?
Well, I want to congratulate the prom queen and king, Lulu Woodward and Jake Wetzel. We're crowned the prom king and queen there at Taylorville High School Saturday night. Great for them, and brings back memories of prom, and like I said, this is a great high school graduation. I'm not sure what the date is there, but it's going to be just a great thing to get these other 160 some seniors graduate and get on their life journey, I guess.
Really exciting time of year for those seniors out there. Shout out the seniors at all the high schools out there, and congratulations, prom king and queen. I recognize those names from out on their respective sports fields. There, exactly. That's really awesome. They're very involved.
Yeah,
really cool. Mayor, thank you so much for taking the time today.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
That was Taylorville Mayor Bruce Berry coming on the WTIM morning show with me, Tim Zalabak, your host. Thanks so much to the sponsors, People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better with Landmark. You're listening to WTIM, your information station.
New York criminal trial. Former President Trump has been held in contempt, and he has been fined another $1